The gap between the demographic representation of the marketing workforce and the broader population is going to impact your work on a few different ways. First of all, it's going to impact your ability to authentically connect with your consumers, especially as our consumers are becoming more and more diverse. I think the class that's graduating from high school right now is like the most diverse class ever in the United States. So these are our future customers, I'm guessing, for most of us here. It's going to become more difficult to create campaigns that are going to authentically resonate with a diverse consumer base, especially if you have that lack of representation within your team and the people who are creating those campaigns, right? And you're missing out, right? Because these communities can really bring diverse perspectives, you can bring different experiences and cultural nuances to the work that you do and expand the thinking and the creative process. I think at Associated Bank, as far as some of the things that have worked for us, we're really recognizing that the ability to connect with our consumers is deeply connected with the ability to have teams that really reflect the diverse communities that we serve. So our purpose is to uplift our colleagues, our customers, and communities to be financially stronger. So part of that purpose lies in fostering a culture of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I think about one example of how this works, or one of the things that I think is working in our strategy, is that our DE&I efforts really focus on measurable outcomes in several areas. So things that are happening both internally and externally. And I like the way we frame this across 3 different dimensions. We think about it in terms of workplace, workforce, and marketplace. So the workforce is about having a workforce that mirrors the communities that we serve. And we do that with having diverse recruitment efforts, right? And making sure that we have a diverse pool of candidates, especially for some key positions. That's the workforce. And then in the workplace, this is about, now we're attracting that talent to our organization, but how can we really build a culture where we are providing a place for all of those voices to be heard and uplifted and feel, this is psychological safety that we saw in an earlier presentation, right? And that's really important, because if we're looking for those diverse perspectives to help us develop those products and services, we're going to want to be able to challenge some of our assumptions in the process that we do. And then finally, the marketplace. So our communities themselves are a really great resource and can offer some great insights for our organization. We're intentional about forming business partnerships and strategic partnerships with community stakeholders and nonprofits and businesses to help better understand and act on the needs of what's actually happening in the community.